Good evening.
I hope everyone had a wonderful evening. Awesome. Great. Now listen, we have a few things that we must discuss on the agenda today. The first being the church fundraiser. Now you guys, this is going to be so big, and we are getting a lot of media coverage, and people are really talking about it. Yeah. Now we already know that this is very important to the church, but we also know that we have to pray for our programs. But faith without works is what? Yeah. That's right. Now listen, we also must make sure that we have funding for our outreach programs. And guess what? The women's ministry has the pleasure and the honor of putting it together. Now I know there are a few questions, comments, and concerns, and they've been placed in the women's box. But there is something very important that I must discuss with you. Yes, Sister Michelle.
Well, I have a few questions, comments, and concerns of my own.
She always has something.
What?
She's talking about something.
So, Michelle, when don't you have a question?
A comment. Or a concern.
I just say what y'all want to say, but you don't say.
Yes, Sister Michelle.
No, it's not much. Now, these crying babies got to go. Now, I understand that we have young mothers in the church that have not been taught yet that it is very disrespectful not to take your child out while pastor is teaching. Now, Sister Tracy, it's getting hard for me to hear the word. Now, if you want me to, I have no problem.
No, Sister Michelle, I'll handle it. Okay?
You sure you're going to handle it?
I'm sure I'm going to handle it. Matter of fact, I'm going to write it down right now so I will not forget.
You sure you're going to handle it?
I'm sure I'm going to handle it. Thank you. Okay? But I got it. Appreciate it. Okay, ladies.
I wasn't finished yet.
You know what? I'm so sorry I'm late, y'all. Julia would not stop crying.
Don't we know it?
Hey, everybody.
Sister Tracy, didn't you say you was going to handle that situation?
I am, Sister Michelle.
Well, I don't understand why the situation has arrived to be addressed, and the addressee isn't addressing.
What is the problem now, Sister Michelle?
Well, Lil
No, I got it. Thank you. I got it. Sister Tasha, it's been brought to our attention that a few people are saying that the children are a bit loud during service, and it's kind of a distraction.
Some kids or my son?
No, we don't mean no offense.
Oh, no, Sister Tracy, I'm not offended. Okay. I just like it when people are straightforward.
Your son is loud.
Sister Michelle. Okay, since I know how some people can be, I'd like to ask everyone here. Do y'all think Junior is loud during service?
You can tell
I get it. Look, I handle it. It's not a problem.
Sister Tasha, we have no problem with taking care of your son up in the nursery, okay?
Yes.
I'll think about that, Sister Tracy. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Now, ladies, as I was trying to say, I have some very important news that I have to talk to you about today. It's I don't know how, but I must share with you.
Now, next, praise and worship.
What about praise and worship? I'm the praise and worship leader. What?
Come on. You want to know how she is. Well, Sister Angie, like Sister Tracy said, I'm not trying to offend anyone. But Mother Marie, I'm sure you can agree with me. The music selections that we have chosen are great, but the way that they are delivered are a bit new school. Now, I just want to make sure we're staying in the lines of being appropriate in the house of the Lord.
Well, Sister Michelle, I have no clue as to what you're speaking of. I deliver the songs as God leads me to.
Yes, you do. You do.
I do my thing.
Sister Angie, you do your thing. I do my thing. But I'm sure my God will not appreciate your breath jumping up and down while singing I Bow Down.
Oh, dear.
Now, come on, ladies, let's calm down.
She is way out of control, and I'm sick of it. Sister Michelle, my intentions are never to disrespect God. So if you felt like anything was happening without any bad intent on my end, all you had to do was say something.
Well, I thought that's what I was doing.
No, it's not what you thought you was doing. You always trying to do something.
No. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. That Sister Michelle is right.
What?
Well, now let us women of God remember that we are also ladies. I know we don't mean no harm, but sometimes we just have to be reminded that we are also beautiful women. And I know we don't want to disrespect God. We also don't want to cause any of our men of God to be tempted.
Yes! Yes! Yes, Mother Marie! You're welcome. You are welcome.
Now, I don't recall saying thank you, Michelle.
Right. Yes, in your face. That's what she get.
Now, daughter, if you would like for me to watch that beautiful, precious child of yours while you enjoy the service, why, I don't mind at all.
Oh, thank you, Mother. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's all see what Tracy been trying to tell you, because I'm sure you all gonna have something to say on this one.
What you talking about, Mother?
Oh, Mother Marie is just talking about the church fundraiser. We are going to add some great attractions to this year's event. And this year, Sister Latasha, we were wondering if you would grace our program with a dance ministry.
Oh, that is
Wow.
the right person for it. Yeah, Sister Tracy. I mean, I haven't danced in a while, but I would love to. So, who's over the dance ministry?
That would be me.
You over the dance ministry?
I am, and I am so excited to work together in the Lord to make the most beautifulest dance ministry.
Oh, okay.
Sister Tracy, that was nice. But you and I both know that was not the news that I was speaking about. Yeah.
Tracy. Come on now, what is Mother talking about?
I'm leaving.
Mother Marie, you don't want to stay and share this information with me?
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and help you to your car, okay?
No. My little Robert over there working with the youth choir. He'll help me to my car. Lord, the offense all around me every day. Lord, I want you to protect me as I travel alone.
What is she speaking of, Sister Tracy?
Well, okay, I understand that many of us have years here at this church, right? I mean, with the exception of Sister Tasha, I mean, many of us go way back. I mean, even to grade school, you know? And with years come history, and not all history is pleasant. I mean, we can all talk about the I Have a Dream speech, but we can't pretend that the assassination never happened.
Sister Tracy.
What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is part of the history of this church is coming back.
If you saying,
Gina,
what I think
I pray that you are not saying what I think you saying.
No, Gina. She definitely not saying that.
Well, would somebody say something?
She's a part of this church too.
What? You are saying it.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
Say it, Tracy. Say it.
Somebody said. Roz is coming back. Now, Gina, I tried to call you to set up a private meeting, but I had to say something tonight because she'll be here in 2 days. I can't believe this. Gina, the board voted to allow her to come back.
The board decided. You're part of that board too, Tracy. Well, what did you decide, huh? What was your vote?
Gina, I prayed about it. I did. And I know I heard God say yes. And you know I would not have made a decision like this without hearing from God first. Neither would my dad, your pastor. Gina, you're like family to us.
I'm like family. But Rosalind is your family. And your cousin, she ruined my family. She had sex with my husband in this church. Now it took all the God that my husband and I could possibly hold on to make it through that. Now I respected y'all for the fact that y'all decided to kick her out. Now 4 years later, you want to stand here and tell me y'all had a meeting? Why wasn't I invited, huh? Why didn't I have a say?
Gina, listen, we prayed about it, okay? We did. And yes, we have discussed all the no's that Darnell gave. But we have to acknowledge that he gave a yes. And even after that, Pastor offered you two as much help as he possibly could because we love you. But Gina, we can't stop loving Roz just because she made a mistake.
I get it now. That's why Darnell haven't got a call back for work.
Yeah.
It's because she gonna be working here, ain't it?
That's exactly why.
You know what? This is some bull.
Gina, come on, please, let's talk about this.
Oh, now you want to talk? You know what, Tracy? I'm really trying to stay saved right now. But I gotta go. Angie, I'll call you.
Well, I guess my closeout prayer be handled in the car. Here's the rest of my questions, comments, and concerns. Now, it's not much. You hold on to that and you get to them when you can. I see you got a lot on your plate. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, Sister Michelle.
Well, guess we'll go to.
Yeah, my ride should be here soon. But we'll see y'all next week.
Go ahead, Angie. I know you want to let me have it too.
Now, Tracy. We all go way back. I'm talking as far as preschool.
I know it.
No, listen! Now that also includes Rosalind. And what I'm not getting is we all know how she is. All the hurt, all the problems that she's caused. And what I'm really not getting is how you, out of all people, could do this. You know how she is.
You think I don't know that, Angie? Roz didn't just hurt Gina and her family. She hurt me and my family as well. My parents treated her like a daughter. She was more than my cousin. She was my sister.
Yeah, we all know about y'all sister ball.
God, Angie, this is what you and Gina not getting. I can't be led by my feelings. When I accepted God's call into the ministry, I accepted his call, not mine. Angie, I can't give a yes or no just because Tracy feel like it. I have to make decisions even when I don't feel like it. And yes, I do remember all the hurt and the harm that Roz has caused. But I also remember all the love that she shared for each and every one of us. I can even remember when she used to take up for me without cause.
Wait, hold on. Is that what this is all about?
Huh?
You feel like you owe her?
I do owe her. God says I owe her one thing, and that's love. And Angie, you owe her that too.
Okay, well listen here. God also says against flesh and blood. But Tracy, God, he's still working on me. So if Roz cross me and those I love, I can't promise you there won't be any flesh and some blood. Ooh, keep me, Lord.